Hello everybody, Long Ago Ego here. My name is Jeffrey. Over the weekend, my wife and I went down to Beppu, the onsen capital of Japan, where we had a lot of volcanic hot spring activity around us, so having a few of those shots in the background tonight. Our guest tonight is Eric. So let's get started. On the way down to Beppu, we took the Shinkansen for over an hour and then got on another Rapid Express for about an hour. So I had the opportunity to watch a lot of our previous games that I'd put on a SD card and run it through my iPad. Unfortunately, whenever we need to stop the video to change trains or something, it doesn't go back to pick up where we left off. So I was in a constant state of having to start with a new video of a game. So 2 different games going down, 2 different games going back, and during downtime the hotel had Wi-Fi, so I was able to plug in the Wi-Fi and watch some YouTube videos of us playing. Which brings me to Eric's trying a 3-3 approach tonight. Let me go down and see if I can get that. There we go. So we do upload all of our Twitch games to YouTube after we finish. So if you'd like to see any of our previous games, you can head on over to YouTube. Name is practically the same. Not quite. Okay. Always interesting to see what my friends will try to do. I encourage them to play good, solid, basic Go. That's what I do. I'm several stones stronger than most of my opponents, although some of them are getting pretty close and are poised at that point in their development that they're just about ready to take me on. I guess we'll try the old 3-3 invasion here. And of course, we do mirror our games on a real board. It's sometimes easier for me to see things on the real board and sometimes easier for me to see things on the OGS online board. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Eric has been studying. I was watching a video just this afternoon by a Korean lady, GoPro. Don't quite remember her name. In which she talked about this exact same thing. Oh, sorry. I gotta play this one next. Then I play that. Okay. I do from time to time forget to do one thing or the other. Either play a stone on the real board or forget to click on the OGS board. I think we'll just jump out here. There we go again. Jump out here. Let's see if we got. You go over here. Yeah. Camera 3's got that action. Okay. Maybe that'll help me to remember what I'm doing or what I should be doing here. Okay. Now, I just have a feeling that I should split this and create some cutting points, or end up with at least one cutting point. And we do have a visitor. Thanks for joining us. We're just getting started on a Sunday evening. My opponent tonight, of course, is Eric, who I was not able to play Friday night. Friday night is our usual night. And we are on OGS. In order to give ourselves a format here. Let's see. I guess just gonna do this, make him heavy. Oh, that's sort of a perplexing thing to do. Well, I'm just going to keep it simple and give myself an eye. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this move. That would make a lot more sense. But since I do have an eye down here, I don't think I need to do anything more right away. I sort of set up a base over here. So I would like to probably jump down there if I needed to. So maybe, let's see, right about there is a good spot. What's that? 2-space jump off of the start point. Station 11. Howdy. Thanks for stopping in for as long as you did. And we'll just block that and then extend down the side at some point. Ooh. We'll just stay high. Yeah. Eric. Yeah, I only play members of our group. Huh. It's interesting, Station, that I'm... Oh, there you are. You just showed up on my viewer counter here. Yeah, Eric usually plays me on Friday nights, but I was in Beppu on Friday night. My wife and I went down and enjoyed some hot springing at the onsen down there. One of the natural hot springs is behind my head here in this view. And if we go over to, let's see, to that view, there's a different one. This one has that rusty colored water. I imagine it has to do with whether or not the water's coming up through the mud, you know, the clay, or if it's coming up through clean rock. I don't know. Don't take my word for that, but it kind of makes sense. Well, he's protecting this pocket, or has been protecting this pocket, and oh, no problem. I'm a slow thinker and a slow talker, so it probably syncs up pretty well. So he's been playing a lot of stones down in this area. He played this stone here rather than up there. He played this stone when I went there. I was able to capture one. Then he approached a low shoulder hit here and didn't follow up on it. So, I don't know. Yeah. Live nudes on Dust Bowl. First time I've seen you here. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Eric is my opponent, one of our club members. If he was also on Twitch, he could be on Twitch on his phone if he wanted to. But yeah, whatever you can say to me, you can say to him. Yeah, you don't want to be insulting though. That would be the one no. Since I later, of course, put these on YouTube so we can review. Now he's taking his time with it. It could be because his daughter's woken up and not gone to sleep like she's supposed to. So let's go over here. So like I mentioned, on Friday night, which is Eric's usual night for playing, my wife and I went down to Beppu, which is the onsen capital of Japan. And on the following day, Saturday, we took a tour of the natural hot springs. And this is one of the views. And of course, this is a different one. Of course, in the same general complex. It's a series of 7 different spots, sort of walking down the mountain that you could go to. Yeah, you can if you'd like. What is this? Oh, okay. We probably don't play the kind of Go you're used to. We're kind of very slow and methodical. My opponents will sometimes do something kind of crazy. So a lot of times I just do things to, see if it worries them or not. So, hopefully when a group is settled, they go and play a big point elsewhere. No, that's not always the case. So when I review the games later, I watch the videos on YouTube and then take screenshots, and we have a messenger Go group chat. And I sort of dissect what we did, what we could have done. There we go. Something interesting. Let's do this first. Okay. Yeah, I am happy just to take one stone. Now, so that's probably enough playing around over here. P6, what's P6? Yeah. They have a bad habit. Well, some of them have gotten out of the bad habit of playing sort of at the head of the line of stones, so I can go either left or right. Some of them have had that habit broken, but not all that well. Let's go over here. Let them know we don't need to necessarily do anything over there. Oh, I should probably go over there. Yeah. It's another thing they love to do. They love to attach. So I would like for the other members of the group to play some other people online, because they would learn a whole different style of play. I tend to play very basic, straightforward stuff to see how they can handle that. Myself, if I were to play online, I would get totally destroyed. Okay. Well, I've been trying to teach them best I can, but it's a hard sell sometimes. Let's see. Oops. I played his stone. Black stone, white stone. Just going to play over here. Okay, jumping out. Let's see if this gets any any attention. There we go. I think we'll just honey under this time. Okay. Oh, big comment. The only thing that was off just a bit from the view I liked the most was the real life city. Okay, there's a full board. There's a full board with close-up, full board with close-up, full board with close-up. Camera 4, camera 3, camera 2, camera 1. I don't really know what you're referring to. Second view. This being first view. What did I do next? This. So that's camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. Camera 1 again, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. So, okay, so, sorry. Camera 2. Okay. Camera 2. Okay. So on camera 2, we only used it the one time, right? No, sorry. Lost track of the comment. Anyways, let's just go back to this for a minute. Okay, it's off center. Oh, yeah. Camera 2's off center. No, camera 2's not off center. Camera 1's off center. Camera 2 is not meant to be full board. So top left quadrant, bottom right left quadrant, bottom right quadrant, top right quadrant. Yeah. So it's a camera thing. All right, and I need to make a move here. Let's go. Look, go on. Yeah, see, now this is one of the things. You know, he plays this, and then, you know, I play this, and I'm just looking at this open door. And he lets me through, and then I've got to double a tutty. And instead he plays over here, which is connected well enough, I think. No. This is the whole board. This is the whole board. When we go here, we have two whole boards and a partial view, or an angled view. Now, which one is that? Oh, that's camera 1. Now, I could go over and adjust it, but this one is meant to be used when I'm down in this corner. Now, one of the problems is that camera 4 is the only one that has a manual focus on the lens itself. So it's the only one that I can really get actually a in focus close shot. So it's the closest view I have. The other ones have to be a little bit further away to not totally make everything fuzzy. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, a lot of the camera placement also has to do with where the lights are placed. You know, there's this dance you have to do. Hey, David Hurley! Glad you were able to stop in. You haven't been around for a while. Hito Hurl, David Hurley is one of our Hiroshima gamers. Plays chess, not Go. But coming over next week to play Escape from Colditz next Sunday. Although we won't be streaming it. Yeah, it has. So we now have camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and camera 4 with 3 views, 3 views, 3 views, and 3 views. So as long as I can remember to use them properly, you know, not forget to do something. Like just now, I forgot to play this last stone on OGS for the longest time. So I kind of hope we didn't lose Eric. Yeah, so we're playing Eric tonight. Yeah, yeah, these long names, difficult for these old eyes to see. Thank you and or oh, yeah, thank you and or me. Yeah. At some point, I'll get Sean back to the floor table. One of my floor go-bans, and we'll play on a real board. Yeah. He should be able to. He will be able to read it if he watches it on YouTube, which I definitely encourage them to do. I was making a big point of that today. Yeah, we'll just double a tutty here. So he has something to think about. Where did that come from? Sorry. I must have inadvertently clicked sort of an analysis mode or something. Yeah, I saw a Korean woman, GoPro, I don't know the rest of her name, do a video on YouTube. I saw it today, I'm not sure when she recorded it, about how to improve your game. And at least the first part of it basically sort of explained or was exactly what we do, which is the other people in my group, at least, play someone stronger and then review. Oh, we got a lot of viewers tonight. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in and watching our style of Go. I kind of hope he sees this. After all the overly cautious stuff down in this lower right corner, I would hate for him to be not cautious with his next move. Oops. Sorry. It's one of the things I talk about. Forgetting to place stones on the board. So from here, he has something to... There we go. Okay, he saw it. Good job. Okay. I'd hate not to give myself another cutting point. So I will push there. It's 10 o'clock in the evening. We're here in Hiroshima. We are Hiroshima Gamers. David Hurley, who's was watching a little while ago, hope he's still here, is one of our gamers. We're going to be playing board games next Sunday afternoon. Yeah, mostly expats in our group. Okay. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see that. Yeah. Yeah, me too. We need a commandant of the POW camp though. Um yeah, gosh. Relationship of stones to each other. Not just random placement. David, did you see um, the photos and write up I did? I mean, you've played it before, so you probably don't need it, but maybe a nice refresher. Good. I hope Vincent and Eric watch it as well. Okay, now let's come on out. Yeah. Yeah. Dang. Let's play his stones on the real board. We're still over here. Yeah, I want to play over here. Now, Eric, you can see he's trying to stop these stones from coming out. But, that doesn't really matter, does it? I think it's probably a better idea to do something about what? Something like that. Yeah, let's go over there. Oh, okay, here we go. I think if people stay with us for the next little bit or something, we will break our all-time high of 1.7 people watching our streams. I've been consistently here at 4, 5, or 6 people watching. Makes me happy. Somebody said they like camera 2 view. Okay. Now I'm going to call that as a little small. Although I do want to push out once more down here. Stick my nose out. So I think Eric and Elena are sort of in the same boat, and Sean and Anchor are sort of in a much better boat. They're sort of in a speedboat. One of those sea-going speedboats. And these two other people are sort of in a little rowboat. They're always bailing. It's leaking and they're bailing water as they're rowing, trying to do both. So they don't have a clear plan of how to go about doing stuff. Oh, brother. I keep talking to them about, creating bases, strategic places around the board. and not getting into these fights that just spread out where they have no control over what's being done to them. Okay, let's get an eye way over here. Okay. Play a black stone, then play a white stone. I'm going to play this one first. Over there. And then I will save that little guy. Still on camera 2, maybe. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah. So one of the things I have to do when I play is give them every opportunity to break away from this local thing that isn't getting them any points and do something big. But as you can see here, they just give me all these little opportunities to keep pestering them. So, I did break away and play over here. Oops. I broke away and played over here. He played one move, then came back here. And then I went over there and we played some moves here. But, he didn't finish the opening of the game. So he just texted me that I feel I'm playing very defensively or mostly reacting as opposed to being proactive. And I wrote back, agree. Then I wrote, proactive starts at the opening. Little try. Thanks for stopping in. Let's go to camera. Yeah, we'll go to that one. So, I don't know, it's probably 3 or maybe 4 weeks ago, I did a comparison of 7 games that, various club members had played against me. And we looked at the first 12 moves each, I think it was. Something like that. And to see who was, working the opening and who got caught up in some little fight. That was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting exercise. I am going to do something simple again. And go down here. Sorry, I have bad eyes. I need to go to one of these screens where the text is bigger in order to see stuff. For those of you who may not know, Friday night is usually Eric's night to play me. But I was down in Beppu with my wife enjoying the onsen scene down there, since it is the onsen capital of Japan. Okay, so I'm not going to cut. Let's go to camera 3. And I'm not going to cut Eric off there. He would lose this group if I did. I'll give him the opportunity to find that. And instead, I'll say something like, I'll just go there. I'll give him a chance to do something in this other corner as well. big empty space over here. I want to keep it simple. Yep. Okay. What was that? This. It's kind of far away. We'll go back to this view. So Eric will be here next Sunday. So David, you can talk to him about how you watched the game. Yeah, we will give him some time to discover that. Well, I'm sort of our games are sort of Sun Tzu. Uh, Sort of a situation where the battle is decided before we take the field. So, yeah. We often kind of wonder what is going on. So we're still giving him the chance to maybe do something up in the upper right corner. Of course, our opponent is Eric, one of the members of the subgroup of Go Club. Yeah, David, I kind of wish that we could stream Escape from Colditz next Sunday, but we're going to have 6 people here. So we're not going to have enough room for the people, let alone camera and lights. So we're just going to have to play that game straight. Eric teaches kindergarten, I believe. Oh, let's see. Let's show Eric that he can. Yeah, well, you were the commandant last time, so I think we'll leave you out of the mix. And if nobody steps up, we will Junkin or something. I'm too easygoing to be a jailer. I mean, I'll do it if I have to, but I'd rather sit back and be part of the POWs trying to escape. But I do have to admit that you were a good commandant last time. You held us in check really well. Yeah, that's what I keep trying to say to my boys. Yeah, if you do want to watch the beginning, after we finish here, it'll be up on YouTube in about 30 minutes, so 30 minutes after. Okay, let's see. I don't really care about that too much. I could do that, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'll do this. I know. I know. That's why I said, if nobody steps up, we'll take you out of the mix and it'll be up to one of the other 5 of us to do the dirty deed. So instead of just going and toddying over here and capturing that stone, I decided it was better to just connect along the bottom. Okay, let's come up to goes there. I will take that stone. Well, if they've had sort of the opportunity to learn, I mean, it's something we do talk about when I review the games, on our messenger chat, if they read them. That's the problem, whether they read them or not. I think for their own games, they probably look at what I have to say. But probably in a typical review, I do maybe 15 screenshots that encompass anywhere from 2 stones moving to maybe 8 or 10 stones moving. I draw and sector lines and where the influence is, shade it out. I do a lot of different stuff. Now, Anchor and Sean basically have had about the same amount of experience as Elena. Eric actually had played before we met, so he's actually had a little bit more experience. Definitely one thing they could be doing more of is Sumigo. They could be doing life and death problems a lot more to develop their ability to see relationships in small spaces. There we go. Playing a high stone. Yeah, where's it gonna go? Let's play over here. So I said something the other day to them, a little applicable. Yeah. So I said, one of my review of Elena's last game, A balanced opening is where we establish a foundation for what comes later. Is simply a case of enough early beating too little too late. So if you establish enough presence early around the board, then you got something to work with. You can't really wait until we have all of this before you approach that corner. It doesn't work very well. Okay. I think I will play up there. There we go. See how fuzzy that is? Not very good. I'm going to go back to Eric here. All right. Well, let's go over camera 2. I think I'll just push against him. Quarter 11. So, oh. So Saturday morning, we went and visited the natural hot springs area. And then in the afternoon, we went to one of the oldest and most popular onsen, or public bath buildings, in sort of downtown Beppu. And very simple, old-fashioned setup, but dang, their water was hot. It's 43 degrees Celsius, which is 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Dang, that was hot. Oh, Mahjong. That would have been interesting. So I've done a night ferry before. I'm not sure. It was when we lived in Hokkaido. And I'm not really sure where we went. Also did the night train from Sapporo to Tokyo Station. Both night ferry is a very, very interesting experience. Yeah, our one night trip to Beppu was really expensive. One of the reasons I don't like to travel. Mm. Let's see. So if I go there and he goes there, yeah, I can connect one way or the other, I guess, eh? I think so. Night station. Thanks for staying with us for so long. Appreciate your comments. Well, I suppose there's other stuff to do elsewhere. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to come down here, play that. Okay. That's good. Threaten a monkey jump over here. That's always a good threat. And we will do some, what's that, camera 4, do some reduction here. Been sitting there forever. Okay. Important. There we go. Let's do this first. Play that. So I, of course, like to move about the board a bit to remind them that you go where you can do the most stuff. Either apply the most pressure to your opponent, or make the bigger territory, or set yourself up for an invasion or defense. So Eric seems to think that this false I is going to lead to something, but it's got 1, 2 liberties before I need to fill there. That was a place I wanted to take, but um, this is always going to be Dame. So if I play there, I get 1 point. He plays there, I lose 1 point. But down here, I got 2 points. Maybe 3 points. One, he plays there, I played there. He plays there, I played there. Yeah, I picked up 3 points instead of losing 1 point. Okay, now he's come back over here. So I can continue to go a little bit further. Oh, let's go over there. That's which camera is that? Camera 4. Yeah, there we go. Camera 4. It's got the action in that corner. So I think I want to go there. Let's go to the big board. Okay. Fair enough. Winding down. Okay. Super solid. That's what we love. The thicker the wall, the better. So the last couple of moves here, I've just made a simple move that I don't have to respond to. It's not like I need to pick up 1 point here and 1 point there, especially since picking up 1 point here means I lose Sente to do something elsewhere. So I am happy just to fill those things in. Maybe this will scare him, I don't know. I guess let's play that. Excuse me. All right. And I think that may be my last point. Not sure. Yeah, I think my review tomorrow will be about relationship of stones again. Um, minus one more point, Eric. Eric, nothing here I can do. You lose 1 point. Nothing here I can do. You lose 1 point. Did I forget to put my stone there? Sorry. I hope he hasn't forgotten that that can be cut off. There we go. Okay. And I will play there. Oops, looks like I forgot to put a black stone there as well. Let's go back to this version of the game. Not sure where he thinks that can go. Since I have him undercut over here and undercut over here, which means making any ice on the edge is pretty difficult. Maybe he will pass. Change the, there we go. Okay. Well, we've been holding pretty steady here with viewers. Most of you arrived pretty early and been staying with us. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, let's make that a false eye. Let's see if I can go over here and check on something. Okay, thank you. No, just go. I don't want to do that either. Well, there's one thing you can do. Do I have this stone in the wrong place? Looks like I do. Okay. And let's see. Guess play there. That's one of the problems with playing on a real board, trying to mirror what's on the OGS board, and having bad eyes, and being old. Don't always put it in the right spot. Sorry if that caused any confusion. Whoa. Now, I'm not especially good in corners, so it's quite possible that Eric can pull this off. Maybe not very likely, but definitely possible. I almost screwed up a corner playing against Elena a week or two ago. It was my invasion. I invaded and misplayed, but she didn't catch it, so I lived. Shouldn't have, but I did. Now, if you want to see how this mess began, you can check out the video for it on YouTube in about 30 minutes or so after the game ends. So I'll have it posted by then. I think I've got about 60 videos of Go and board games posted. All right. Try a little bit of everything. I don't know about you, but I could go for something to eat. Guess there's no reason not to connect. So I'm not exactly sure, but I would say probably the next time that I will be playing will be Wednesday morning against Anchor. We usually get started around 8 o'clock Wednesday, Tokyo time. So it's usually early enough in the evening that folks in the States can watch. Other parts of the world, not sure what time it is. It is. I'm not sure that it's been very well attended recently. I've been going maybe once a month or once every 5 weeks, something like that. So I think Eric goes quite frequently. So they do have a messenger group for people to inform the others if they're gonna attend or not. Alexander Hay has been going down, I think, fairly frequently, and I'm not sure, can't remember the name of the woman who's been going down, but her, Eric, and Alexander are sort of the core group there now. Oh, let's pull that stone off the board here. And he's doing what? Sorry about the last, probably as much as 30 minutes of this. Uh, it's hard to teach these kids that if they don't prepare something earlier in the game, it doesn't help to just throw stones into an area that's completely safe for the other player. If you can't see where you can make something happen, okay. Now, something could happen here in this corner. How is the question? Place there. Yeah. Okay, now he needs to play there and there. I think that does it. thinks that helps him. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't give you any eye space. Okay. Eric has one eye. Good night, David. Thanks for staying here for so long. Appreciate you watching us, especially since you're not a Go player. Of course, we do sometimes stream things other than Go. We are basically a board gaming group. And David will be coming over next Sunday to play Escape from Colditz. First published, back in the 60s, early 70s? Michelangelo on steroids. I would say that's a fair assessment. Unfortunately, on next Sunday, we're not going to be streaming Escape from Colditz because we're going with a full complement of 6 people, and my table just barely accommodates 6 people, and there's no room for cameras or lights, so just going to be playing next week. Hopefully we'll get a live face-to-face playing the Florgoban one of these days soon. Hopefully get Sean over. Oh. That could be problematic, eh? Oh, okay. We can do this. Yeah, we'll do this. I agree. I love my Gobans. Yeah. The only thing that you need to sort of be careful of is that you don't get one that's veneer. I mean, not Shinkaya veneer, but veneer. very much. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by a painted Korean goban, but simple, honest wood is my aesthetic. Actually, the more beat up it is, the better. All of my solid floor gobans have all been previously owned. I've never bought new goban except for folding boards. All of my boards have character. Oh, let's see. Okay, finally. Yeah, these are dead. Those are okay. Those are dead. Those are dead. Oops. Okay. That's it. Okay. Finally done. So we will have this up fairly shortly on YouTube. If you wanted to stop over there and see how it began, see how Eric got himself in such a predicament, we appreciate you doing that. But that's it for us for tonight. Hope to see you again.